Right before I started this video, I came across a video. My lovely For You page, gotta love it. Talking about narrations. Golly. Do we ever get tired of talking about narrations? Obviously people are gonna have narrations. Everybody has their own narration, to be quite frank. Honestly, you have your narration of them. You're talking about their narration, but you have a narration of the narration they're spinning of you. Right? I mean, there goes that mirror. There goes that mirror. My gosh. Let it rest. Give it, let it be. Let well enough alone. My gosh. I just can't sometimes. It's just ridiculous. Give people space to do what they do, say what they say, narrate what they narrate. You do not have to choose to have them in your world. If they're in your world and you know they're creating narrations, that is by choice. So you have to take accountability in that. When you choose to walk away based on the narrations that you find out that they're providing, okay, recognize the part you played in allowing them to be in your life and create narrations. We have to look at both sides of the fence in order to help evolution within your world. Evolution and within you to evolve, to be a better person. Because if you constantly fixate on the same negative things, you're going to stay stagnant. You just will. You're going to be on a vicious wheel. I can assure you of that. And if you're staying fixated on things within the TikTok realm of things with certain people that have a massive amounts of following, or you watch, YouTube or podcasters, all this stuff, just be mindful. Be mindful of what you're watching, of what your intake is. Is what you're watching helping you elevate, or is it keeping you stagnant? Is it keeping you fixated on the same negativity? Because if you focus on negativity, you're going to walk in a world filled with negativity. If you focus on positivity, you're going to walk in a world with positivity. It's just equal duality. It's just a balancing of the scales. It just is. You can live in a negative world. You can live in a world that's imbalanced. You can live in a broken system and still feel amazing because you choose not to partake in it. You recognize it's around you. But you start learning to choose what you watch, the people you surround yourself with, the companies you work for. You start learning these things about yourself. You start learning things that align with you. You just learn because you learn yourself. You learn your truth and you stand on it. You learn your morals and you stand on it. You learn your values and you stand on it. You learn your relationship with money. You learn your relationship with influence. You learn all these things. You have to learn these things. Because 99% of the time, when you associate yourself with these items, your ego is going to land there. When it comes to certain things, when it comes to money, when it comes to your following, when it comes to your influence, when it comes to your status quo, the invisible ladder, your title, your badge, all of these things follow you because it's within you. It's not outside of you. And so until you build a healthy relationship of understanding where you land on that is when you start feeling good about yourself, because you need to figure out if you're moving and operating in a sovereignty within yourself. Are you moving and operating in these different levels or characteristics within your life that you're proud of? When it comes to your title, when it comes to your morals, when it comes to your values, when it comes to your ethics, when it comes to your religion, when it comes to how you spend your money, when it comes to how you make your money, when it comes to what you desire and influence, when it comes to the content that you pour out. These are all things. So often enough, we get caught up not recognizing that there's always recourse for our action. It might not be instant. It may be down the road. It may be a slow burn. Ooh, did you see that? And it's one of those things. It's just one of those things. So often enough, we get lost sight, or we lose sight in our ego, in our flesh, in thinking we got it all figured out. We're on the right side of right. We didn't do anything wrong. We don't need to accept any accountability. We can go and narrations, like we can literally spend decades talking about the same thing, because we have up until this day. We've literally spent decades talking about the same thing in different ways, in all different shapes and sizes, all facets. We have spent decades talking about the same thing in different ways. That is being blatantly shown to us, which then mirrors this, like the reality of like, yeah, there's different presence of a show and people playing the part of the show, right? But you have free will in deciding if you're going to buy into the show, if you're going to pay for a ticket. Truthfully, it's up to you. That's the free will. You know your intentions. You know what you do behind closed doors. You know the truth behind you. You know the truth behind the words that you say. Whether the words you say out loud truly align from the truth that is in the reality of what happens within your day-to-day mundane. So often enough, people speak things, but it's not the truth. It's not the truth. They get lost because the world has conditioned us in different ways to get lost in our words, as if our words have no meaning. They're just words. You can literally throw a word in a sentence and it's completely misused and it's completely okay. You can hit the key points. Valhalla 33. I mean, we could continue going down these different roads. We could take a tragedy like Charlie Kirk and turn it into a charade, where it gets to where you're looking at all sides of the avenue and you're like, I don't even know what the heck's going on. I don't even know if they even know what's going on, quite frankly, at this point. When we have landed in a place where you have government officials, supposedly, maybe, I don't know, providing evidence or whatever to so-and-so, and so-and-so holding on to it for nearly a year because they want to catch the liars? Huh? What? I'm trying to figure out if Charlie would stand on that. I don't know. I don't know if he would or wouldn't. I don't know. But I can tell you this, like based off what I have felt within the Charlie Kirk case and everything in the resemblance of his story and different things that I resonate within myself. And I didn't know him personally, but in reference to spirit and what I believe is what he stood on, is I believe that if he truly saw the makings of everything and what has transpired and where we've landed at to this point, I think he would be highly disappointed in all avenues of it. I think he would be disgusted into the show and the propaganda and the misuse of the system, the misuse of the clickbait, the misuse of just so many different things. So many different things. And this is what happens when you lose sight of your ego and your flesh and your pride. And I think there towards the end, when he completely removed himself and went against the grain, is because he saw he got lost in his ego. He got lost in his flesh. He did. He woke up to it. He's like, whoa, I got lost in it. I got lost in the people that I chose to surround myself with. I allowed these people into my world. I allowed these people into my world to run my business. I chose to marry Erica. Like, he recognized that. He took ownership in that, I guarantee you. Because I walked through the